Good morning, everyone. I'm Jen Houston, owner of the Artsy Fartsy Gallery. I'm a full-time independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Canmore, Alberta, Canada. Happy Wednesday, everyone. It is Wildcard Wednesday. And what that means is that I had a question that I posted on my Facebook page, the Artsy Fartsy Gallery, on Saturday. And I forget how I worded it. I think it was, are you feeling bold? Are you feeling calm? Or are you feeling content? And so based on that, I had picked some color combos that I thought kind of it resembled, or not resembled, felt like those, anyways, you know what I mean. Felt like those kind of, those feelings. And so today, most people felt calm, so we are going to be working with Coastal Cabana, Pool Party, and Balmy Blue. So that's going to be kind of fun. I'm excited about that. But first off, I think we have two special people having birthdays today. I'm so excited. Our lovely Lisa Harden is having a birthday today. And so make sure you head on over to her Facebook page, The Stamping Zoo, and say happy birthday to her. Also, Gina Gibson. She often pops on here and comments lots. Go on over to her Facebook page, and she is actually raising money for the Barhead Animal Rescue Society today. So, if you're in the giving mood today, head on over there and help make her birthday a special birthday. I know she just rescued a little, poor cat that has a horrible life story, and so she has a special place in her heart for pets too. And so I think that's totally a great idea for her birthday, to raise some money for their shelter there. So there you go. Lisa, happy birthday, Lisa, and happy birthday, Gina. Way to go. And hello, Sue Thomas. Nice to see you. Wow, already commenting, and she's shared to her group. Thank you so much for doing that. That really helps my business get going. So thanks so much for that. Yeah, comment, tell me where you're from. If you see something you like, give me some hearts, give me some comments. Wow, that looks amazing. Something like that. I like that color combo. Wow, I didn't know how to do that. Chit chat amongst yourselves, ask questions. I always go back and reread through all of the comments, and if I missed any questions, I have a chance to check that out, because sometimes I get crafting away here and forget to look at the screen. So thank you so much for that. All right, so let's get rolling here. I'm just going to switch my little screeny here. So of course this week we are featuring the Snowflake Splendor Designer Series paper, DSP. And so if anybody this week purchases this paper, which by the way is on sale, yay! But if you miss out on this paper before, you can only buy it until July or January, I'm going to say 3rd-ish, or less if it sells out. So be very careful. And if you do, I'm going to send you some of those beautiful adhesive back snowflakes as a little thank you. So make sure you get your order in this week for that beautiful paper. All right, let me set up my screen here. Hello, Natasha. Good morning. So here we go. This is the beautiful Snowflake Splendor Designer Series paper that I am talking about. I'm also going to be, I kind of put it out there on my Facebook page, if you will, that I'm going to be doing these card templates for all the new catalog papers along with the celebration paper. So everyone will get, there are 8 papers from the new catalog, and there are 3 papers that I'm throwing in for free from the celebration catalog. So you'll get 11 cards like this, and the DSPs from all the paper, plus punched out little coordinating cardstock colors, which are listed here, and it'll just be an extra reminder having them on the side like that. Plus we'll have a little event where everyone gets to come and we'll kind of put together our cards together. So if you are interested in that, it's $24, and I will ship that to you if you are in Canada. Lisa Harden gave me the idea. I know she's offering this to her US friends, and so I jumped on board with that with her permission. And so I would love to offer that to my Canadian friends. So it's great having this kind of all the colors, the back sides of the paper available to quickly see. You know, like 11 papers, rather than going to my shelf, flipping through every single paper, trying to find, you know, oh, does this match? Does that match? This is a quick synopsis of that. Also, if you are a demonstrator, I think this is a great tool to have on hand for, say, classes, or just, you know, for information's sake when your customers ask, so what does that paper look like? And now you would be able to have an example of every single paper. Pretty cool, I think. Anyway, Snowflake Splendor, here we go. So, as I said, here I'll show you my little cheat sheet. So if everybody voted on Saturday, they were feeling bold, the color combo from this Snowflake Splendor that I was going to use was Whisper White, Night of Navy, and Pacific Point. Ooh, heavy colors, right? But everybody voted for Calm. So they were feeling calm, so I'm going to use Coastal Cabana, Pool Party, and Balmy Blue, and that, by the way, won by 1 vote. And the third option was Content, so I was going to use Misty Moonlight, Highland Heather, and Balmy Blue. So we are going to use the calm muted colors today, so I'm excited about that. So this little layout I discovered, and I tell you, I have been using it a lot lately. I think it's kind of got a neat, it's got a neat feel to it, and it's so simple. So I'm excited to share it with you. Okay, so first off, we've got our beautiful Coastal Cabana card base, and the measurements will be on my blog later on today, theartsyfartsygallery.com. So if you miss any of these things because you're busy watching, no problem. So there we go. Then I've got a piece, kind of a little mat, if you will, of 4 by 5 1/4, and this is Pool Party. And then I've got some pieces of DSP. My example, where I put it. Anyways, you'll see how it works. But at least one piece of DSP that is 3 3/4 by 5 inches. But you know, you can switch it up and use more than one if you like, which is what I'm going to be doing. Okay. So here's what we got. I'm going to get my trimmer out. Hello, Mary Ellen. Good to see you. And I'm actually going to cut this on the diagonal. So I'm just lining up 1 point here and 1 point here, and I'm going to give this a trim. Then I'm going to turn this so that I can cut the other side. I'm going to make 4 pieces. So I'm making like a big X. So just kind of reline things up before you do the big whoosh. Make sure everything's lined up well, points are in the holes. Everything's lined up well, good, good. And psh, here we go. So we've got our 4 pieces of 4 triangles. Thanks for sharing, you guys. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Can you give me some hearts if you have this DSP? Isn't it gorgeous? Now what I thought kind of matched really well with this side was this DSP color. This had a little bit of the balmy blue because remember our color combo is the Coastal Cabana Pool Party and balmy blue. So I kind of wanted to showcase that a little bit in the DSP. So I'm going to do that again with this little strip of DSP, Designer Series paper. Now this is a very forgiving one because there's no pattern. So if they don't line up perfectly, the patterns doesn't really matter. All right, so I'm just going to set this one aside. So we're done all the cutting. Easy peasy. That was the hardest part of this entire card. Okay, so I'm going to get out that little matte piece that we cut out and my stamp and seal. And I'm going to actually just start putting some of these layers. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I just love those patterns on this Designer Series paper. And we're just going to put them kind of back where they sort of started. I'm just leaving a little bit of an edge along the side. And then just to mimic this piece, I'm actually going to end up putting it right like that, like a big bow tie. Hello, Melissa. Good to see you. Oh, and I just went right off the paper there. There we go. Okay, so just leaving a little bit of a border again, right in the center. And if they don't quite point to each other, it's okay. Shh, don't tell. All right, so those two I have facing each other. Now I'm going to take the opposite sides, these ones, and actually glue them like this. Okay, aren't those colors beautiful? They're so soft and calm. Of course, this side would have looked cute too. Maybe we'll use that on our next card. All right, I actually like holding it sideways and kind of lining it up before I stick it down. Oh, perfect. Let's try this again here. There we go. And this last one we're going to put down. Aren't these colors just they're so beautiful. All right, so that really is the pattern. So you just end up putting the two big triangles opposite each other. Easy. Now all we have to do is add a little sentiment in the middle and we are finished. Now, like I've been saying all week with this paper, it doesn't have to be for Christmas, right? I mean, I don't know about you, but winter lasts kind of a while here. That's for sure, especially if you live in Manitoba, pretty much all year. No, I'm kidding. So, you know, I'm not going to use Christmas sayings all the time with this paper because it doesn't have to. All right, I'm using the Thanks stamp from the Magnolia set. Now let's try and get this right in the center. I'm also using Coastal Cabana ink. Fits perfectly. These are the stitched so sweetly dies. I will have that on my blog to make sure that is the right what we call it. So many things I have to remember. So many names of things. All right, so now I'm just going to pop this piece up because I think it's cute. But of course, as you will see, there are all sorts of pieces you could put on this as this sentiment, as this main kind of feature of your card. So the little thanks, this is Balmy Blue, by the way. All right, and I'm just gonna glue this down right onto our cardstock piece. And I'm not gonna put it right in the center, I'm just gonna raise it up just a tad, like so. Isn't that great? Easy. And then our last step is to actually attach this to the card base. Aren't those such just colors? And I think just to add some pizzazz, let's get out these cool adhesive back snowflakes and just add a little bling. Let's go one here. It'll just be a little shimmer of something, a little surprise. I'm using my take your pick tool. Makes getting these little snowflakes off so simple. Is that enough? Do we need more? I think. Well, let's go one. Let's go some more. Let's go one up here. No, we can't have an odd number, right? Or an even number. Let's see, where else could we put one? Sure. There we go. Cute. Isn't that simple though? It's a you know, soft, subtle, patterned card using all the wonderful DSP and those calm colors. So there we go. First card. Second card, remember that when I cut these pieces, I have these left over. So we're going to use them on our second card. Now, what I was going to say at the beginning was normally, if you just cut one piece of DSP, the 3 3/4 by 5, and cut the triangles, really all you have to do is flip over 2, and then you have the other pattern. But since I'm trying to stay within this color scheme, I decided to use 2 different papers, but really all you need is the one paper. Okay, well, no, I don't want to show you that just yet. Okay, so for this one, I'm using a card base of Balmy Blue, the Pool Party matte, and then let's glue these pieces on. Now, yeah, let's go with, stick with that same color scheme, because I want that balmy blue in there. Once again, we're just lining up those, just leaving a little bit of that edge poking through. Hi, Jennifer. And I don't know, for some reason I need to be lining up on this side. There again. Just trying to get it centered, close, straight. There we go. And like I said before, if those two aren't pointing at each other exactly even, nobody's gonna say it. Now I'm almost wondering, I think I'm gonna go this side. It's so pretty. Love it. Okay, so we're gonna switch that up a little bit. Now I know I made one card one time. I accidentally, I made it all the same pattern, and I accidentally did 3 of them all the same, and one, I didn't glue it right. I just diddling around, not paying attention, and I put glue on the wrong side, and ended up with 3 pieces the same and one different, and it actually turned out really neat. It was quite cool. All right, better pay attention, or I'm going to end up doing the same thing. I suppose I could have, like that pattern would have looked cute being like that as well, right? You could you could have all 4 patterns different, I suppose. Nobody's, and then you have cutouts for 4 cards, boom, right like that, right? That'd be kind of fun. Okay, so there we go. There's our fun new pattern. Now for this card, I decided to make it a little bit more wintry, if you will, and I used the Snowman Season stamp set. Use this little guy. I love this little guy. This is actually in the annual catalog still, so grab it if you like it. I white embossed him onto a stitched circle shape here. Fits perfectly. And I also took a scrap piece of Whisper White and stamped him in that same image in Balmy Blue. And what I'm going to do is color this guy a little bit and then cut him out. So I'm going to use some, what is this? Dark Pool Party, just to color in the shadows on his foot a little bit, and those buttons. Just to add a little something. Maybe I'll give him a little bit of a color here. Just some more shadows. There we go. And then I thought I wanted to stay kind of quite subtle, so I'm actually using the Petal Pink Stampin' Blends just to color in his nose there. I didn't want bright, bright, bright orange. Just something a little cutesy. All right, and I think let's give him some pink on his cheeks. So cute. Oh, I like it. All right, now I'm going to fussy cut. So right along that Balmy Blue, as best as I can, I'm chopping off his arms because they're actually going to show through. Oh, I forgot something. We can do it after. So I'm just concentrating mostly on not trying not to stick out my tongue. It's a pretty quick and easy image to cut out, which is great. Okay, let's get rid of this. And I want to pop him up onto here. Ah, he looks so cute. Okay, here's the thing that I forgot. What snowman is complete without some wink of Stella? Hello. All right, let's add some little sparkle to this little guy. Oh yeah, that makes it. Love it. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it just makes the world a difference. And then while I've got this out, I'm actually going to go in with these little bits here and on these snowflakes. Just add a little bit on here. And you know, I could even just flick some. There's a little surprise in the background. Okay, I'm going to get out my mini Stampin' Dimensionals and put them on the back of the little snow dude. Whoopsie. Okay, let's take off that backing and add him to our little piece here. Go. And I'm going to place him right over top of the one that I had pre-embossed. Isn't he cute? I don't know if you can see the shimmer, but he's just adorable. I love it, love it. So now I thought, okay, let's put him on here and just pop it up. Ah, so cute. I'll use the larger dimensionals this time because then you don't need to take off so many backs. Oh my goodness. Too cute. Love it. Now I want to add some of these snowflakes. Maybe on these ones that aren't that thrilling. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. Oh, and let's add a bud hair with it while we stick those on. Oh my goodness. do you think? Are you hearting this? Do you like it? Do you like it as much as I do? Oh my goodness. So adorable. All right, so now we can actually attach this to our card base. No. Now, to jazz this up, I could have, you know, put some ribbon behind or tucked some out the sides. I could stamp a little saying. There is the, I wonder if we did a little too big. I'm just gonna leave it, I think. But I could, on the inside, stamp that little guy in on a piece of Whisper White, just stamp him on it with Balmy Blue, and you know, stamp a thanks on it, or put my sentiment on the inside as opposed to just having it on the outside. Okay, so which do you like better? Do you like the thanks or the snowman? I'm curious. Which one do you like better? The thanks or snowman? And after you voted, I will show you a couple other examples that I did using this pattern and this layout, and with some of the other patterns from this DSP. All right, so I eagerly await your choice. I was just thinking you could even do the as a celebration card, like celebrate or happy birthday, right? Because it's kind of, you know, confetti almost throwing up in the air. All right, Melissa's voted for snowman. Oh, we got some more snowman. Lori's got a thanks. Yeah, fun, right? Totally different looks, just based on, first off, the designer series paper and the kind of the main feature, if you will. Love it. All right, so there are those two cards. Here is another example, just using some different color combos. So this one I used the Misty Moonlight as the background, the pool party here. And I used, do you remember these ornate frame dies? Oh, love these. I did that in Pacific Point because there's Pacific Point in this snowflake pattern, and I thought, oh, that's kind of cool. So here I did that zigzag pattern with the ribbon. Totally could have done that with the little snowman guy behind if you wanted a little something extra. And I think these are elegant faceted gems. I think that's what they're called. So there's a totally different look. Here's another look. I actually, for one thing, changed it to be a landscape card as opposed to a portrait card. I also kept the pattern the exact same, didn't switch them out. I used from Field Tiles. I used kind of a background idea. This is from the To a Wild Rose stamp, or To a Wild Rose dies, the rose dies. And this comes from Rhonda Wade's $1 Million Set. Make Today Ridiculously Awesome. Isn't that fun? It's just like, it's just fun. I like it. So many different variations on this theme, but totally different looks, which I absolutely love that you can do. So nobody would kind of recognize that, oh my goodness, that's the same card, the same pattern, all different. So very fun. All right, so see why I'm loving this paper so much. I hope that I have inspired you to give this technique a try. Check out this paper. Once again, gorgeous, gorgeous, and I'm giving away these gorgeous Snowflake adhesive back snowflakes. if you purchase this pattern paper this week. So all the items that I've used today are available for purchase through me. I love Stampin' Up! Products because they are of good quality, and if they aren't of good quality, they take them off the shelf, or they replace them. You just got to give them a call. And this is my full-time job, and the way I get paid is by lovely people like you purchasing through me. You can do that online through, you can shop 24 hours a day if you like, or you can email me your order. If you need a catalog, just contact me and let me know, and I'd love to send one out to you. Better yet, you could join my team. You get 20% off the products yourself, which is, you know, hello, plus other perks of joining my team. But thank you so much for supporting my little family and my little business here. You're helping me live my dream, which I really appreciate. So tomorrow is Thankfully Thinking of You Thursday, and we are going to be thinking of people in our lives whose name starts with the letter P. I thought of one right off the bat. Pauline, that is my mother. And I am very thankful for her. So I am excited to send her an out of the blue card because she's not used to getting those, right? Yeah, she's just, you know, gets the birthdays, the Mother's Day, the Christmas. She gets those usual ones, but just out of the blues, those are the best cards to receive ever, right? They're wonderful, happy mail. All right, so all of these cards that we made today will be on my blog later on today with the measurements and all the products that I used. In case you, what was that again? Happens to me all the time. All right, see you back here tomorrow. Bye.